Very nice. So basically, yeah, what is going on? Welcome to Hennessy Talks. This is basically where I pour myself a little bit of Henny and we talk. Lovely. Right, so basically today we're going to be talking about the Molly May situation. So obviously I've seen this little video. I'm going to put a clip which is about to start right now.
Beyonce has the same 24 hours in a day that we do. And I just think like you're given one life and it's down to you what you do with it. Like you can literally go in any direction. And when I've spoken about that before in the past, I have been slammed a little bit with people saying, you know, like it's easy for you to say that, you know, you've grown up and you've not grown up in poverty. You've not grown up, you know, with major money struggles. So for you to sit there and say that we all have the same 24 hours in a day, it's not correct. And I'm like, but technically what I'm saying is correct. We do. So I understand that obviously we all have different backgrounds and we're all raised in different ways and we do have different financial situations. But I think if you want something enough, you can achieve it. And it just depends to what lengths you want to go to get where you want to be in the future.
And just before we get started, I just want to say that straight up, I love Molly May, love what she's done. Absolutely amazing inspiration for all young girls out there. Shows that you really can make it. She's done her thing, mad respect, still a fan. But obviously what she said, you know, just doesn't quite tick properly with me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, some strong shit. But yeah, so obviously she's saying that there is the same 24 hours in the day as Beyonce, as herself, and as everybody else. Well, technically, to an extent, she is correct. And I feel like she shouldn't get cancelled for this because I feel like it came from a good place. And I get what she's saying, innit? You work hard enough, you should be able to achieve like whatever you want. And pretty much that is correct. But there is so many variables that she has missed, you know what I'm saying? It's like saying we all live on the same earth. It's like saying this is, but there's always tiny variables, you know what I'm saying? So, I want to start with is Molly May, right? Let's start with even something simple to use an example. Let's say OnlyFans. It's one of the best, easiest ways really to make money, especially for females out there. But obviously what you need a phone, you need Wi-Fi, and sometimes you need lighting, but whatever. So if you live in a third world country, these guys do not have internet. A lot of these countries don't have internet, so they don't even have the opportunity to do this. So as you can see, there's a lot of variables that affect what those 24 hours, you know, be able to do. People who have to walk, what, 10 miles for water? Imagine how long it takes you to walk for that water. You have to do that, and that's eating away at your 24 hours. Instead, in your 24 hours, you get to wake up, you know, go get a Starbucks, record it, and you get paid what? A couple of grand just to be like, oh, hey guys, so this is my Starbucks. Now imagine right now, yeah, this is the Molly May video, and be like, oh, so this video is now sponsored by Hennessy. And Tommy, I just want to say that me and Tommy really loves Hennessy because it's so lovely, and oh, this is just so lovely. Me and my friends, you see that? You're just being paid. But I do it. I'm probably gonna get what? 100 views? That's about what? A couple of pence. So as you can see, the 24 hours don't directly correlate to, you know, what you get. So it's a bit mad. So I wanna go deep into this. So people in these third world countries, people who are in countries where there's still slavery happening, because even though slavery is illegal, it still happens. There's still trafficking that happens, which is illegal, but still happens. And there's so many people who are in circumstances that are not even their fault, but they don't get the same 24 hours as you do. Because your 24 hours, you have freedom. You're in a, like, it's such a privilege to be over here in the United Kingdom. We've got opportunities. I get paid to talk rubbish and fight people on the streets and asking for fights and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You could never do that. Imagine you went around in Africa saying, yo, do you reckon you can take me in a fight? You'll be shot with a spear, and then, you know, next thing you know, you're meeting your maker. But yeah, I just want to say that it was mad watching that video, and I don't want to take away from what she's done. Obviously she's done a lot, and even the Love Island situation, you didn't even apply. They came to you. How many people are getting, you know, targeted by Love Island to come? And yeah, it's a great platform, and I don't believe that Love Island made her. I feel like she would have got to where she was with or without Love Island. Don't get me wrong in that. But I feel like, you know, it was an opportunity that you are being given, and these opportunities happen in countries like these, even America, the land of the great, or home of the free, or whatever it's called. There's so many opportunities that you get here that in your 24 hours it's so much different. It's like life, right? Life is a race, and I think we can all agree that life is a marathon, right? And in this marathon, some people are running it, you know, steady pace, no stress, no worries about what they're gonna eat tomorrow because they know there's money on the table, you know, you're jogging. Then there's some guys who are pretty much running this race with their hands and feet tied behind the back. You go outside, boom, you get bombed in these countries like Afghanistan where there's wars happening, Syria, I don't even know the situation on that still, but it's like these countries where a lot of madness is happening, where you just step out your house and you're in the danger zone. And it's like you got 24 hours to just try do whatever you can to survive. Literally to survive. Never mind follow your dreams. You want to be a footballer in a country where they're getting bombed. Go on the pitch and what's going to happen? Explosion, you know what I'm saying? There's countries where there's loads of diseases that are killing people within the thousands, millions, even worse than corona, like HIV, AIDS, tapeworm. They're just, what's that stuff you get from drinking dirty water? I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but cholera is it? Yeah, I think it's that. But in them places, you can't now be trying to focus on your dream where you take a drink like this and you're dead, you know what I mean? You see the difference, but right now I can do this and all this is good. Probably has a few E numbers in, which is probably gonna hurt me in the long run, but yeah, it's still something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you know, like, let's not get things twisted and let's not say things like that, because I feel like it does put people down who are in obviously worse circumstances than you. And sometimes, yeah, I do agree that to an extent, like, the mind is very powerful, and there are some people in poverty who probably have made it out. Like, there's a lot of people I know who, you know, have had hard upbringings, but, you know, they've made it out, and yeah, great for you. But it's just not everyone's circumstances the same, not everyone's mind is the same. It's just like with mental health. Like, I used to be so bad for this. I used to, like, not really believe in mental health. I just thought you could tap into your brain and just be like, I'm gonna do this. But I've never been through anxiety, I've never been through depression, I've never been through half of these things. So how can I then make an opinion because of the way the chemicals in my brain work, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, I'm now, you know, more educated. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if Molly May's been through poverty. Obviously she started from nothing, I think, when she made her way up. Obviously had her YouTube channel, done her thing, but I don't think she's been through poverty where she didn't know if she was gonna get a meal tomorrow. She didn't really have to walk 10 miles for, probably 10 miles for Starbucks, maybe. No, not even 10 miles, 10 minutes. She can get Uber now, you know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, this is not like a hate to Molly May, it's just my opinion on the situation. Comment down below, what do you think? Yo, obviously we all do have the same 24 hours in a day. What your thought? Do you think that makes a difference? Does it not? I don't know. And yeah, first episode of Hennessy Talks. And yeah, leave some comments and topics you want me to look at while I keep sipping this Hennessy. And for all those who know, I am a raging alcoholic. I absolutely love the Hennessy. But yeah, so basically, yeah, we out here.